Hello, hello, hello. It is Leo season. Happy birthday to the Leos. Sun, moon, rising, Mars. Yeah, so let's talk about Mercury. Mercury rising. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on with your particular divine masculine. Gentle reminder, not all divine masculine energy types are going to resonate or hit home with your particular divine masculine. Keep in mind the messages, confirmation, or insights that are coming through may not be unfolding energetically or physically. It does not guarantee that it's going to unfold right this minute. It could just be a heads up. You know what I'm saying? Divine masculine could be male or female. Energy is king. We all flip-flop. So the divine feminine could be in the masculine energy and the divine masculine could be in the feminine energy at times. Again, we all have that masculine, feminine, negative and positive, yin and yang energy, and it helps us to flow and grow in life. All right. Keep in mind, if this is a genuine twin flame dynamic connection, attachment, journey, what have you, it is indeed recognized by the Most High and has been ordained. Whatever is transpiring, whatever lesson, whatever trigger, whatever blessing is happening, it has been ordained. All right. So this is an ascension journey. We are on this journey to return to oneself, the highest expression of the Most High. So this is going to transcend any type of masculine or feminine, what society deem as a normal relationship. It goes beyond that romance bubble of whining and dining and, kissing and sexing. It goes beyond that bubble. And what we're looking at is, what do we need to heal or to mend, to move on from, to make space for the divine masculine to grow and heal as well. Remember, if this is your divine masculine, divine feminine, you guys are sharing the same type of stardust, the same type of soul frequency or signature, the same type of collective conscientiousness. So you guys are sharing or feeding information energetically, spiritually, emotionally, you name it. This is your life partner. Some of you may have opted out and decided to go to a karmic or karmic soulmate, whatever. All right. Some of you may have been relieved from this journey with your divine masculine because they were just not getting it, and that's fine. So trust the divine interventions that are happening. It may cause triggering, it may cause frustration, it may cause sorrow, but you can't see the bigger picture. This is why you have spiritual teams on your side. So trust that the separation is indeed for you to reflect and review for your growth. It's not necessarily for you to get obsessive about what is going on with this divine masculine. It's for you to kind of redirect that energy, that time, that resource back on yourself. You're leading by example. All right. So you're not trying to rewrite any scripts. Nope. None of that. Not trying to do that. We are looking at the narrative here. So change the narrative of how you feel that this should all play out. So why is my deck like that? So we're going to tap into this divine masculine wave. We're going to take a look at, this is a major arcana deck. So we're going to take a look at how the cosmic events is impacting your particular divine masculine here as well. And then we're going to jump down in the tarot, get some feels out here. Let's see how the divine masculine is feeling about themselves, about their divine feminine, about the twin flame. It's not really about the third party because, I'm a divine feminine. I don't believe in giving energies to third party. That's on the divine masculine to deal with. It has nothing to do with me. It already been revealed. It's obvious that I'm not designated to go through that certain lesson or trigger with that divine masculine. There's other subs. I'm also hearing there are loyal pawns that this divine masculine needs to go through those karmic lessons with, not their divine feminine. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what's going on. Divine masculine. Clear, simple answers coming from my source, the divine, my redeemer, my strength. We have the emperor. So this divine masculine may be standing in their divinity. We're about to see if it's dark emperor energy or not. We have temperance. All right. So I must say, wait, hold on. Let me see if I could. I forgot to light it. How goofy of me, right? Where's my matchbox? Where's the matchbox? Oh, where's the matchbox, you guys? Where's the matchbox? Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. So Divine masculine could be in a wounded karmic cycle. I'm hearing that their life is upside down right now. It's very chaotic. It's a lot of chaos coming from the temperance energy. Hold on, let me get my notes. The temperance energy. I'm also getting with temperance, moderation is needed. Some of you divine feminines, you need to leave this situation to the Most High's feet with temperance. There's an archangel, Orisha, or higher power here that's covering this divine masculine. It's like they're safe. You know, and this reading may be confirmation to the divine feminine. Those of you that have been worried about your divine masculine well-being, the temperance coming through as patience, as being patient with your clear vision. I'm also hearing there's special care needed, divine masculine. You need to actively and patiently listen to the flow of things in your life. Divine masculine, you should know that you're very connected, or you need to stay grounded in your connection with higher power. Somebody may be abusing their power. Divine masculine, are you abusing your power? I'm hearing that this divine masculine is coming to the awareness that you have a different mind from them. Somebody may have the dove type energy, and somebody may have the hawk energy. So the duality is showing up here with this divine masculine, love and hate. I'm also getting that this divine masculine may be battling with their ego and gains. Patience is the cure. Patience is the cure for a peaceful, beneficial relationship. So this divine masculine is coming to that awareness. For some of you, temperance mean a very festive or heartfelt reunion. I'm also getting that there's a dedication here, a quiet, soft dedication. This divine masculine lacks moderation. Some of them may be practicing abstinence. They could be practicing or experimenting with sexual energy through abstinence. Something tumbled down. Something was a risk and it tumbled down. There's deep soul healing or deep soul level healing. Priorities. I'm hearing priorities. Life is just not flowing easily for this divine masculine, and they may be tempted to walk away. There is transformations happening with this masculine. They're trying to weather or be brave in some sort of storm that they're encountering right now. Divine feminine, earthly power. We have fire energy, Aries and Sagittarius. Something filled the air. So this Leo season is filled with a lot of heat or hotness. Hell to cross. Something is hell to cross. This divine masculine, I'm seeing water, fire. No, I'm seeing fire and earth, dust, ash, volcano, volcanic energy. Volcanic energy is here coming from this divine masculine, and it's causing chaos. But that's their conquering energy that I just felt. They're trying to reach or stand on their word. A man of my word. Something about belly. I don't know if they have indigestion problems or they have fright in their tummy. They want to keep striving. Some of you divine feminines, this divine masculine wants this relationship or connection to keep striving. They do know that they need to stand in their divinity if they want to handle this connection or relationship with their divine feminine with special care. They may have been resisting or reacting kind of like repulsive here at one time, and they're trying to find a middle ground with doing that or acting impulsive in the situation with you. I'm also getting divine masculine. If you're watching, the temperance card is very, very spiritual. It's asking you to take a moment and reflect on what your intuition may be trying to say to you at this time. You need to patiently listen and follow through that voice. That inner voice is guiding you to the right outcome, to conquer something here with the Emperor energy, divine masculine, and divine feminines. This could also resonate or hit a chord, strike a chord with your own masculinity that needs some sort of healing or confirmation. So there is some sort of nudging voice. It's nagging or something, but it's getting louder for this divine masculine to sit up and pay attention. This is like focus. They're focusing, examining some sort of priority, divine feminine right now. It's like, I want to stand on my own. Oh, some of them are abusing this gender role, what a man's supposed to be doing. They're acting out of pride, or they're trying to put their pride to the side to find a middle ground with their impulsiveness, with their logic versus their intuition or gut instinct. Something came down and they're proceeding with caution. They're trying to remain calm. So something may have fallen through. Maybe they experienced a tower moment where something else was revealed. They had a revelation, and maybe they didn't see that coming down, but it did. So there's a chance, divine masculine, to renew some sort of energy here. That whatever fell through was causing chaos. It's triggering you, testing how well you could conquer yourself and the situation. Some of you, this divine masculine is getting ready to hit a new leaf or turn a new leaf, a new wavelength with their divine feminine. I'm ready to turn this up. What is that? New lifestyle. Yeah. So this divine masculine wants a whole new life. I'm hearing Aladdin, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. You know, in that song, he was like, a whole new world. And then she, Jasmine tried to cover her eyes. And he was like, don't you dare close your eyes. That's what I heard. Don't you dare close your eyes. Cute. I love it. Messages could come through in bits and pieces, broken pieces of lyrics and songs as well. So just remember, you're broadcasting or being receptive like a radio here. For those of you that are studying tarot. So don't be afraid to kind of like belt out or blurt out whatever you may be hearing, seeing, smelling, or feeling here. All right. Remember, tarot is teaching you. It's a tool teaching you to kind of trust your senses. All right. Divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know they like you romantically. I like you. It's one thing to have love for someone, and it's the next thing to like really like that person. I care for you. I'm hearing that song. I'm there for you, girl. What? I'm there for you. So why don't you care for me like I care about you? Girl, I'm there for you. Right? Or something like that. I'm going to listen to it when I come off. It's an oldie. Needs to be alone right now, divine feminine, because things are very chaotic. It's up and down, but things are also transpiring, transforming. This is a massive shift. This could involve career. There could be some risky investment that this divine masculine needs to conquer. But they're trying to stay grounded. They're trying to go with the flow. They're trying to ride some sort of wave. Some of them may have made a very lavish purchase. They spent too much money, and it's like something fell through. It's like maybe they overspent because they're impulsively trying to be the man, or they're trying to be that girl, that it girl, but it's like it took too much. It created some sort of conflict. And I feel like this divine masculine, they do have that clear vision paired with the temperance and the emperor. That's double confirmation. They do have a very clear vision, and they're willing to be persistent towards it. And it has a lot to do with their career or money, moderation or something like that. So there's a beautiful synergy. This divine masculine may want to blend something here with you. Something in their peripheral vision. It's like when they're looking straight ahead on their peripheral vision, they're seeing something else. Peripheral vision. They're looking straight at us, or they're looking straight in the present, but on their side eye, they're side eyeing something. Tunnel vision, aka tunnel vision. So they may have closed a previous chapter and they have tunnel vision. I'm getting this message, choose people who choose you. Okay. So let's see how this divine masculine may be feeling about themselves. The baseline emotion is very important because it gives us a root emotion to kind of build from. What is the message behind of this emotion? What's the emotional message, right? What can we learn from that? What could we notice about our pattern from this base emotion? Divine masculine, what's going on? I'm hearing sorry for my past actions. I made you doubt this connection. Wow. The mistakes and errors, it's like they're in a lake, not a lake, but it's a strong current of mistakes and errors, and it's like they're all swept up in it, and it's like to conquer this motion is to just surrender to it all and ride the wave, right? So this divine masculine is wanting this new lifestyle for themselves, all right? They want to be more in a genuine power than in a very egotistical or arrogant, because, you know, they're trying to remain in this like masculine image. Could be a very toxic masculinity image that they were trying to hold up, and it falled in. Like I'm seeing like the ground just caves in. All right, let's talk about it, divine masculine. How are you feeling about yourself and this new lifestyle? Yes. So they're like, yeah, I'm saying yes to myself and the way how I want things to be done. So this divine masculine is saying yes to their clear vision. They're going to stand up in this builders or conquering energy of the Aries. So they have that gusto right now, and they're planning to use all of that volcanic energy of the Aries, right? Yeah. Let's see. Sagittarius, they could be feeling very festive, or, you know, optimism or enthusiasm, excitement has already blossomed, and they're like, damn, booming with this like fire. Tell me more, divine masculine. Yes, we know. Okay. So right now they could be feeling very hateful, but they want to free themselves from a very self-hate practice. So you know what? They hate themselves for the mistakes and the errors. They may have hate themselves for their past actions that caused you to doubt the connection that you guys have for each other. All right. These mistakes, these errors, I'm getting that they want to make up for it. They hate how they broke in your heart, or they were very hostile with the Emperor energy. They had all this volcanic energy, and they kind of used it in the wrong light. So they hate themselves for that. They repeated something, or they noticed a repeated behavioral pattern about their egotism. So they want to free. They're trying to liberate themselves by having this new life, this new lifestyle. Yeah. They want to liberate themselves from who they were. So there may be a new version of the ego mind, and the ego is not the enemy per se. It could also be the greatest teacher of our life journey. So they like you romantically. They love or like you enough to kind of like curve this ego if they want to have renewal with you or a new lifestyle to invite you in. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I usually belch when there's a lot of masculine energy. I'm also hearing that you kind of help this divine masculine to truly be themselves. And in that process, they truly know what they want. I'm seeing somebody's toes. Somebody could have posted a toe picture. You guys are like, have a toe fetish, a foot fetish. You guys make money doing that stuff? Oh, I don't know. They have a toe fetish. Your divine masculine may have a toe fetish, or their tunnel vision on you. So let's see how they're feeling about the divine feminine. Divine masculine, let's be honest. Let's be real. How are we feeling about your very awesome sauce, divine feminine? I'm hearing Dreams by the Canberries and George Benson. You are the love of my life. How I Love You by Albert something. We have creative. Yeah, so they may be having a creative version of this ego now. They want to be very expressive, and you know what? If they're very like the silent stoic type, they want this new lifestyle, this new version to reflect that to their divine feminine. They're getting very creative and how to show you, express to you that they like you. But they got to do this alone. No prompting from the divine feminine, no hints, no nothing. So if you're that divine feminine that's trying to gently guide your divine masculine, stop it. You're overly trying to nurture. You're not their mom. It's not a mom and a babe or a mom and a child connection here. It's teacher and student and vice versa. So you're not here to overly nurture or mother this divine masculine into their divinity. You're here to kind of nurture the most healthiest results that they could produce to you. So I'm not saying it's like you're training. It's like, you know how you have to train your pets when they do things to keep order or good hygiene, a healthy environment. It's like when they finally get the routine, you reward them with simple treats or their favorite thing or their favorite toy. So it's almost like you're training this divine masculine that if they want something healthy with you, if you guys want each other to be present in each other's life, they're going to have to step in their healthy power. They're going to have to kind of like detox from any type of addictive behaviors here as well. I'm also getting that this divine masculine, because they have self-hate, they could have been someone that fell into a stereotype where they felt like they always have to do more or work harder for the things that they like, but that's not true. I'm also getting for some of you, because of this divine masculine's addictions, they could be getting a creative way on how to be deceiving. So even though some people may say gaslighting. So even though they may not have fully healed this deep soul level healing, they still want to show you in very creative way that they like you. That could be tagging you on social media, posting, sending you songs. And, don't run away with it. It's just like basic. You know what I'm saying? They're not shouting it from the top of the world or, announcing it to their family and friends. They're just simply showing you through creative ways that they like you. And that could be even in your imagination. You're like going about your day and they go popping up in your mentals, right? Empowered. So divine feminine, how they feel about you, you make them feel strong, capable, and powerful. Emperor energy, like they could take on the world. Some of them are seeing this beautiful energy as hearing show-stopping, unstoppable power couple energy. So they're looking at you, divine feminine, like, you know what? If I had you in my life, we could conquer the world. The things that we could do together. They're trying to stand on top of the world here, divine feminine. Or some of them may be indirectly trying to tell you that they could offer you the world, but they're not coming straight up and being direct about it. So that may cause a situation here, or they need more time alone to actively and patiently listen to what they need to be doing. They need to be true to themselves, or they want you to be true to yourself. So some of you may, it doesn't require a lot, but they want you to kind of be true about what you want. So again, you're teaching them how to love you by being very honest with what makes you happy or what you want from a relationship, all right? Or what you want for yourself. So the way how you take care of yourself is guiding this divine masculine, is teaching them how they should be taking care of you as well. A lot of hand energy. So I don't know if you work with your hands a lot. Or this divine masculine, they love your hands. They love the way how you touch them. Divine masculine, how are you feeling about your divine feminine? Compassionate with the temperance energy, that beautiful synergy I was talking about. You're the missing piece. You're like the opposite wing. So they may feel like they can't soar or fly right now. It's getting the dove, the hawk, and we also have the blue jay. Maybe they like to sing when they're around you. I'm also getting divine timing with the temperance. The universe is taking its time. It's preparing. It's carefully arranging special moments or events here. I'm also getting the best surprises are the ones that are deeply thought out and executed. This is a next breakthrough or a turning leaf. Some sort of turning leaf is happening, or a new wavelength with this emperor. They're taking their time, divine feminine, is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing that if this divine masculine was a shadow emperor, they're noticing their dysfunctional habits in relationships. And they may have a very competitive spirit with very confident masculines or males in their life. So I don't know if, they lack structure with their dad or the masculines, the men in their life, but they had this rigid boundary about trust issues. And, they're seeing how being overworked or people pleasing or competing it's not giving them the confidence, or it's almost like they're hurting themselves and they know it. Very deep, right? So they have this beautiful synergy with you, divine feminine. They may also want to blend or kind of mix your talent, experience, abilities, and skills with theirs. When you guys blend, you guys power, oh my gosh, it's like we could do anything, my love. We could create anything we want. All right, let's see what else going on. How is this divine masculine feeling about approaching their divine feminine? Approaching with caution. They're learning to keep calm. So maybe you trigger them impulsively, but they don't show you that, and they're learning to actually be calm without doing something impulsively. It's like you don't see when you're triggering them, and again, triggers doesn't have to mean unpleasant. It means that you're triggering them to kind of reflect. Triggering them is like, I have to think before I do when it comes to you. How is this divine masculine feeling about approaching their divine feminine? They're really trying to stay grounded, trying to get ready to hit something new, this new life. How is this divine masculine feeling about approaching their divine feminine, about this new life? Ooh. Why do they feel hostile? Why do they feel hostile? Oh, they react out of self-hate. They react out of a lot of mistakes and errors, hey. Something about pride. Their pride reacts in very harmful or hurtful reactions. Lonely. So how do they feel about approaching you? They feel alienated. And this is why they want to be alone, because it's almost like they don't want to do it from a place of loneliness. They want to do it from a place of feeling stable within themselves. Ooh, that's very mature, divine masculine. How do they feel about approaching a divine feminine? Discouraged. So, you know what? They're working on their life, their career. So it could help with their ego. Could help them feel safe with wanting to approach a divine feminine. They feel like, they have tried before and gotten hurt. Or they could kind of be putting too much. It's like they're putting too much, I don't know if it's blame. I should be using that word. But it's almost like they were blaming the divine feminine for hurting themselves or for feeling hurt when they didn't make that mark. So in that discouragement, because their life is not going as they hoped, they're discouraged from approaching you. They need to get this tension or stress off, or they feel like something is off when they get ready to approach. It's like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Let me go back and revise. Let me go back and, make this purchase or make this breads. How is this divine masculine feeling about their growth? They're angry. And we have inadequacy. So this inadequacy could come in. This inadequacy could have stemmed from their father's lineage with the Emperor's energy. So I don't know if they have a good relationship with their dad, or it's very sketchy. But, in pictures, it looks very promising. But something is not, they don't feel good enough yet. That's what I felt like. Oh, no. I can't call. I can't text. I can't show up. I don't feel ready yet. They're very angry about this growth. Maybe it's a time issue with temperance, or they feel like time is running out, or it took too long for them to reach this awareness, this breakthrough. I feel like the universe, the ethers, divine masculine is trying to contact you through your dreams, coincidence with other people, inconveniences. This is all protecting you. So if something fell through that you had high hopes for when it comes to leading you to this new lifestyle, it fell through. it caved in because it was protecting you. That was not the way to go. Divine masculine may have too much emotional baggage. Hey, a lot of heavy, tense energy, hateful, angry, discouragement. They're not in their authoritative spirit when it comes to seeing the divine feminine. Let's talk about this tarot energy, zodiac name dropping, commander in chief. So somebody may be a commander or chief. So they're trying to dominate and knowing that that's not the right path to take. I'm getting that some of your divine masculine is the awakened man. They have awakened to their own darkness. I feel like they have a lot of respect for you. I'm feeling like for some of you divine feminine, their ego is, they're sacrificing this egotistical nature for unconditional love. With the temperance, that feels like it's a lot of chaos, but it's like this gentle or silent like creation coming out of that. So your divine masculine, they're being assertive with their healing, but not assertive or courageous with their divine feminine. And they're very aware of those emotions. All right. Wow, divine masculine. Let's talk about it. How or what do you want to tell the divine feminine when it comes to the present? This is all present energy, but it could be past, present, or even future for some of you. We have the 5 of Pentacles, so they could be still very much struggling. Yep, there's a tower. So I was saying that the floor was caving in, but for some of them, whatever foundation or business or whatever they try to create, it was not entirely based off of something that was genuine, and it had to come down. Divine masculine, if you feel hopeless or you feel like you just hate that you could never get something right, is because you're still detaching from your true selves. You're not wanting, you know what you need to do, but you're reluctant to do it. It's almost like you're in autopilot, and it's a reflex to be in this dark emperor energy. Some of you, your divine masculine, they just can't shake off what was passed down in their father's lineage. So a tower hit, and it's going to free this divine masculine, but they may be out in the cold, or they may be wandering or feeling lost right now. They could feel your energy present, but it's like they're using something as a crutch. This inadequacy, this hopelessness. Divine masculine, stop making up excuses. You're showing up as the emperor. You're the one that's supposed to keep yourself calm, not the things that are going on around you. Anyway, ash, fire, and dust. The ash, divine masculine, you're being made to burn down. Things that are not in your highest good is being burnt off. You're in this ash energy, a very rigid phase here. Some of you divine feminines, you left your divine masculine out in the cold, and they're very pissed off about that. You may have closed your door in being very accommodating, is what I'm hearing. This could be Capricorn, Taurus energy. We have Scorpio energy twice. So there's the rebirth. There's going to be an ending. This is inevitable. Divine masculine, you can't do anything about it. It may have had a negative impact on your divine masculine. Maybe they had something in motion to kind of bring their money up to where it needs to be for them to feel secure about, approaching the divine feminine, but it fell through. And now they are on their face again. With the bike, we see the Hierophant kind of trampled over. So they may feel like life is trampling over them, or they were at a concert and saw some people got trampled over. They feel like they're not wanting to see the truth about the things that they're doing. It's almost like they keep baking the cake on a very high degree and burning the fucking cake because they want it to bake like right now, instead of putting it at the instructed time and degree and fucking sitting down and being patient about it, or go find something else to do while it's baking. Actively waiting, meaning you're open, you have your mind on it, you're focused on it, you're keeping tabs, you have that open space for when it does come into fruition, but you're not sitting there and letting other things kind of like go to waste. You're dealing with other things or preparing other things while that cake is baking. So something fell through financially, and now they're back to square one. Some of you, this divine masculine is having a reality check with someone that they were investing in. They could have business or money tied up in that situation, and it all is being busted the fuck down. They're having a revelation that needed to end. Even though they're very angry, they know that needed to end. They're praying about, I don't know what they're praying about, but they're praying about something. They're disgraced or guilty here. They're hurt. Okay, so they're praying about this hurt. Have mercy about this hurt. They're still feeling not good enough, divine feminine. And that's a lie with the tower. That's an illusion that needs to come down. That program, that way of thinking, that belief, it's very, even though it's fake, the foundation is like generations and generations of this shit, you know? King of Swords, they're thinking a lot. They're keeping quiet. They're biting their lip or pressing their lips. Hey, the truth is really hard to talk about. Family money or family business. Something is about to tank. I feel like your divine masculine may tell the truth to very entitled people, and those bonds may be blown or destroyed. They're paying attention. This could be siblings' energy here as well. They could have the last say with the Emperor and the King of Swords. The divine masculine, they could have the last say in anything. They execute or demonstrate full control and domination. I'm also getting at this divine masculine, they always want more. They're never satisfied with what they have. And this is what's leading to a lot of falsity here. So there's a lot of fake family members, or somebody was faking with this divine masculine. I feel like they overheard a conversation about someone they confide to. You know what? Okay, so this divine masculine may have overheard someone talking about them, about how close-hearted they are, about how they egotistical, and they're trying to defend that, or it caused them to think clearly or gain clarity on why this person said that. So someone, or they heard it or read it about ego, and it caused them to reflect with the King of Swords, but they're still very rigid and unattached. It's almost like they know that they were wrong, but they were angry. So they may be trying to reason about why they're so egotistical. It's like, I'm egotistical, I know, but I have my reasons. It's like family or friends that are around them, they know they're fake, but it's like somebody's forcing themselves to hang around a lot of money-driven individuals. Why are you hurting yourself like that? Why are you pushing yourself to hang around people that just cause destruction because they're your business partner or you make money with them? I'm feeling like a divine masculine, they force themselves to hang around with people they know don't like them. It's some sort of motivator, or this is something that happens in their family. Either they have this same type of energy or reciprocation in their family. They like to give money, or they like to use money to control others. This is somebody's divine masculine. So they're re-examining their life priorities here. They're called to kind of look at the direction in their life, divine feminine. I feel like they may have invested maybe all of their money in some sort of scheme and it fell through. And they're like back at square one, feeling discouraged. Others of you, this divine masculine is starting to see like they're walking in their daddy's footsteps. Two of Pentacles. They don't know what to do. They keep going back and forth. They're trying to juggle this ego death with making money. They're very, very confused. Like a chicken with their head cut off. We have the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of karmic lessons. Things that are already canceled, expired, and dead. Your divine masculine kept doing something. They were not learning their lesson, and that's why they're angry. Okay, so it could be a way of making money. So let's say, you know, an infomercial shows up about buying coins. They want to jump on it because it sounds good. They want to invest in it. And then they invest in it to later found out that that was a fraud. Bitcoins. I invested everything and I lost everything. You know, investing in things that they didn't understand, that confused them, had consequences. This divine masculine, they're going back and forth between the old way and trying something new or different. They have not learned the lesson about juggling. Maybe they think that the more they do it, the better they get. What is this Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune? Some of them, they know it's time to balance their life. It's time to surrender to transition. They have to surrender to destiny. Oh my goodness. Everything is in shambles. Not going like how they hoped it would. Feeling worthless. Yeah, they love a lot of shiny things. What looks good. They love things that shine or glitter. We have the Queen of Pentacles, overall energy. So divine feminine, you could be sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy because it's a feminine energy. This could also be that they have a mother here that is very entitled, so they feel like they have to, or I'm hearing I'm owed. I owe that. What? So they may feel like they have an obligation to take care of their family, to be the head of the household. That's what they're always thinking. They're clear about that. That may be part of their clear vision, is to be very logic and reasonable here, to think clearly. This is a divine masculine that fought or overcame or struggled through a lot of financial burdens here that they don't tell you about. They're not telling you about how angry they are. I'm hearing what's on your mind, King of Swords. What's on your mind, thinking man? They have clarity here about money and legacy. Some of you divine feminines, they're looking at you as very caring, ambitious, motherly, nurturing. They see you as someone that they could join forces with to create a life of an abundance. Some of you may be social right now, or you have some sort of career that's a lot to do with your community. You know how to manage your finances. You know how to keep a home, or you know how to create a very elegant home. So they had a lot of options and they were confused on what was right for them. They wanted shiny things. They wanted, diamond rings and shiny things, like what Tupac says. They were unable to kind of identify who is really a true partner here. I think they like to involve their family. They feel like money is part of power and loyalty. So they may be someone that has that clear understanding of what money could buy, but that is expanding. What they thought is not true, and they have been building their life according to this false way of thinking. So I feel like because of the mistakes and error, Seven of Cups, this is why they're frightened, going back and forth, because they think that they're going to make a mistake, and that thinking ultimately leads them, self-prophecy, to make a mistake. So they're aware of it. I feel like they're trying to let go. They're a very confused individual. They're angry, they're confused, there's discouragement. They may want to offer you a lot, or they're confused on what the sign synchronicities are saying and what direction is their destiny. They may want to talk to you about that. They may want your advice. Maybe you're someone that's an accountant, or you're very frugal with the Queen of Pentacles, or money is always attracted to you, and they may want to talk or get advice about good investments. Some of you may be tarot readers or very earthy. Remember, I talk about fire and earth, dust, ash. So you may be someone that overcame a lot, and they know that you kept your books in order, or you kept your life in order, and they're looking to you as someone that's very resourceful and very ambitious. You care about their health. They know that. So they could still feel you walking amongst them, even if you're in separation. Your spirit, your hope, your it could even be your advice is still with this person. They think about it when they do that, when they do this. You're on their mind, or things that you have shown or shared with them. It comes back into play. It helps them make sound decisions. Hey, I feel like they're not sleeping because they're always thinking about money. All right, so let's see what they want to tell you, Divine Feminine. So they may want to blend family, or that was a case that already happened. So maybe they brought you to their family, or their living situation is no longer the same. It came undone. It crumbled. Their life may be in shambles because they could be resisting this death of the ego, not seeing that that's going to help them balance. Hey, so their ego is hard. And I'm not saying to kill the ego, but kill that shadow part, that ego mind that keeps you doing or making the wrong choices, errors. You can't kill or get rid of their ego, but you could monitor it. You could be aware of it. You could, be alert to when those ego stories crop up, or, they arise, that kind of deviate you from what is true to you. And that ego mind could be connected to some laws, order, or a tradition that is rooted in their family. So it's habitual or automatic or a reflex to do something here. So they know that they cannot get to this new wavelength with you, Divine Feminine, or in their life if they don't hit the kill switch, if they don't bomb these programmings that are false, fake, fugazi, false realities. So it's like maybe they followed a false reality about money and they're in debt. So they're following a chain of command on how to be successful or the breadwinner, but it's putting them in debt. And they're trying to figure out, why am I doing it wrong? Because that symbol, that pathway, it's not for you. That's why it's coming undone. Your guides want you to know, Divine Masculine, that whatever collapsed, whatever fell through, it was out of your protection. That way of making money, it's dangerous. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your balance, and you're fighting it. You keep thinking this strategy works, but it doesn't. You're receiving guidance directly to you, and you're getting confused about it because your ego mind wants to do what it always has known to do. I don't want to screw around. So they're very serious and very, very focused on the now with what's going on with you and them, Divine Feminine. But they have a lot of self-hate. The hawk, this hateful card. They're doing things from a self-hate paradigm that needs to be done. It's like burned into some sort of Divine Masculine system of life. But they know, but they can't stop. Lying hypocrite. So this could be that they're habitual liar. They say one thing and do the next. They lie about, or they exaggerate about their finances. They say they don't do this, but they're doing it. I'm not into mainstream this and that, but they're all up on it. So they could be lying to you, Divine Feminine, because something about them, they know it's not healthy, or they know it's not, it's not substance enough. So it's like, compared to you, Divine Feminine, they just feel like they're not enough. But they're resisting the process of doing the work to feel enough. They're resisting it. They're like, oh my gosh, I see the signs and synchronicities, but I'm still doubting what my intuition needs me to do. So they're very, very reluctant. If they're scared, Divine Masculine, are you scared? Or you're just scared to do the wrong thing, so you keep doing the wrong thing because you're always thinking about doing the wrong things. I don't want to screw around. Wow, divine feminine. So this divine masculine may feel like this may be the last chance to do something here with the Wheel of Fortune. Betrayals disturb my inner peace, and that could be family related. You know, believing something, being too naive, and my trauma got in the way, I bet. I'm starting to see healthy relationships manifest from a place of unconditional love. So there's a condition in here that's very difficult to thaw out. So it's almost like you have to kill it at the root. Kill it at the root, or kill the egg of it, kill the seed of it. So even though you chop it, it's like a tree, you chop the tree down as low as you get it, but because the roots are still embedded in the ground, it keeps growing back. So you literally have to tear out that tree. And that may be very, very difficult because it's deeply woven in this divine masculine's way of living. I'm hearing my bread and butter. I have too much going on right now. This is why you could feel their energy. You could feel their chaos, but you're still feeling left behind or uninvited, uninvolved, divine feminine. I have too much going on right now, I bet. And it's because they have so much karma racking up from running away, resisting, learning the lesson, and taking accountability. It's racking up. It's like they're digging a deep hole. Learning to appreciate our differences. Very dull and cold, harsh, very judgmental or cynical. It's like they couldn't help it. Like slime things would come out their mouth. They talk without thinking. Don't compromise your standards for me, divine feminine. So this divine masculine does not want you to chase them. They don't want you to accommodate them. You're going to get a bad response if you do that, because they're already in their head. But their actions are very cold and could be very abrasive. I don't know how you feel about me because of all these mistakes that they were making. You know, I feel like your opinion has your fact or your opinion of this divine masculine has the power to tore them down too as well. How is this divine masculine feeling about the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups? They're seeing a lot of signs here, but they're avoiding you. They're avoiding you. They don't think that they're ready. I don't want to screw up. I don't want to screw around. I might cry. This love is too good to be true. So they didn't receive this stable love, this grounded love, this type of care and ambition. They never experienced that before, but they have made a lot of mistakes and errors. We all have, divine masculine, but it's molding you. You're coming out of the ash as a new, better version. Stop dwelling on the past. It was all fake. That reality is done. You can't pick the pieces up and try to rebuild new. You can't try to have a new lifestyle while keep repeating old things from the old one. Divine masculine. So divine feminine, this divine masculine may show you in very creative ways that they're still into you, they're still interested, but anything deeper than that, they're going to avoid you. And if you try to accommodate them because you're sensing the discomfort or the loss, hey, you're being advised not to, because they're in the King of Swords. They're going to act like nonchalant, like irritated, unaffected, nothing to offer you or feedback, just cold and dry and silent. So word to the wise. I mean, if you're feeling compelled to do that, go ahead, but there's consequences, hey, if you do. They might confuse you even more because they're not ready. And in the past, they did confuse you about the connection. They did make you feel like they didn't want it or they didn't know what you were talking about. All right. So they're seeing some eye-opening facts are happening here. And yeah, they want to offer you a lot, but they really want to offer you this balanced part of themselves as well. They want to be able to show that they could handle something here. This person is a fighter. Whew. It's like a never-ending cycle, a vicious cycle, and they see that now. They see this vicious cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. They see how, their choices create a lot of unevenness or ups and downs. Things are just not moving how they hoped. And they're exploring more of their dreams. Or they want to explore more of their dreams, but they're feeling really incomplete. And I feel like they need to communicate this with the Seven of Cups, or they're choosing to stay quiet about it and reflect, re-examine their priorities here. Because they're not satisfied with their reality and they're tired of projecting, or their projections is not helping them as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Somebody could have been born on the 25th, the 27th, or the 7th, the 2nd, 7th, or the 5th. I'm also getting with the Tower, Death, 75 or 1975, 19 something here. Right, we have 1010, so things are definitely shifting. Your divine masculine may be dragged or being trampled by a lot of their karma. They can't seem to find balance. They're exhausted or angry. I'm hearing something about constipation, or they're very poopy or belchy or gassy. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Jump down in the comment box below and let me know what the hell you guys think. Make no mistake. They want to share their world with you with the 10 of Pentacles, divine feminine. But they're very aware of their ego. They're witnessing something. They're witnessing something in their family or their autonomy and their shadow self, their emotional state. So healing trauma to clear a path to their true calling and purpose may be very dark and painful right now. If you have to know my truth, you blow your divine masculine's mind. They feel very abundant or rich with you. But they're doing this balance to have a reality, a new reality here with you, divine feminine. So they're doing the work. They're doing the work. They may have a lot of codependency on their family with Temperance and 10 of Pentacles. A lot of addictions to money, chasing money. That could be seen as that's creating up and downness. They know that. And a chronic neglect for self, that self-hate. They chronically neglect themselves to gain approval or to bargain with family. It's part of their identity to do something like that. That's probably why it's so rooted in the earth. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Divine masculine, big up on yourself. Silent followers, thank you guys so much for your emails, your inspiring emails. Thank you guys so much for donating to the channel. It really helps the channel to flourish with cards, education, cleansing tools, just different themes that we want to bring to the community to kind of do things creatively. You know what I'm saying? Many ways to do a situation, or everybody have a choice, and those choice ultimately leads to different things, different outcomes, right? So continue, divine feminine, being in your Queen of Pentacles. Notice the things are coming into alignment. Some of you could be working with earth magic, or you're very holistic, courageous, caring, ambition. You love to help others, or teamwork is something that they love to see you in that frame of mind. You could be very stubborn right now, so you may be very stubborn about giving validation or giving advice, and it makes them feel, because they don't know how you feel, they don't know what's going on with you, and that's creating more I'm not enough. Not saying that you should change anything, divine feminine. They need to kind of like examine and put things in priorities, and not let this inadequacy and anger create, or this thinking of I'm gonna make a mistake and following through. That self-prophecy. So yes, I'm done, you guys. I'm done. I'm not running off of the mouth anymore. So yeah, it's a lot of balancing act here. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll chat to you guys later. Ciao.